All right, guys, welcome back to the show. It's Excuse My Logic. I'm the host of the show. It's your boy AD. We got AP Productions in the building. You guys know, man, I always just try to bring y'all things I think are interesting. And, of course, I have another wonderful video for you guys today. So we're going to get right into it. Thank you for your time. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit subscribe. Check out the videos, man. I got a lot of content for you guys. But we're going to waste no more time. Let's get straight into the video, man.
Could you guys ever date someone who does not align with your point of view when it comes to politics? Excel?
I could date somebody as long as their views aren't extreme.
Okay.
When it become extreme, it's going to drive a wedge between our household. Because what is important to me, honestly, should be important to you. Like right now in this climate, women's rights is important to me.
Right.
I should be able to have control over my body. So to have a mate who telling me like, nah, that don't matter. You shouldn't be able to have, like, that would drive me insane. So I could do it, but once it go extreme, I can't do it no more.
I feel you.
That's insane.
What's it say?
Because you don't have no control over your body when you're married. That's out the window.
What?
Well, first of all, hold on. No, let's just be for real. First of all, the man is the head of the household. I don't believe in no partnerships.
My boy put his shades on. Let's keep rocking.
I don't believe in none of that. It's God, man, woman, child. And so first of all, she got to get on his page. I don't believe in all of that, you do your own thing, we unequally yoked. That's the whole idea.
Even when it comes to politics?
Everything.
So, okay, so hear me out. Here's a question.
If I see a woman that is voting different than her man, I know that he don't have no control.
He don't have no leadership.
What you guys think about that, just initially, before they get into the explanation? If your husband or wife or significant other has a Democrat and you're a Republican, is that like a deal breaker? I've never really even considered that to be a deal breaker, but what you guys think? Let me know in the comments, man. Is that a deal breaker if politically you guys don't align? Let's keep going.
As much as we don't want to agree with that, I do agree with that. I do think but that's why I couldn't date somebody that didn't have the same political alignment as me. Because I think that if you're not aligned in your household, there is a lack of leadership somewhere. Crystal, what you think?
Well, to be honest with you, I'm not really big on politics. I'm just starting to really learn about politics because the way that I grew up and the way that my life moved, politics wasn't important to me. You get what I'm saying? So now that I'm at a stage where all of that is starting to matter, the tax bracket, the figuring this out, and how the government is actually working for me or against me, it matters a little bit more, but I have a lot of learning to do. So at this point in time, like, he's a 10, but he's a Republican, it kind of will go over my head because, like I said, politics is not something that I'm strongly into.
Okay, so what if I said he's a 10, but he's voting for Trump?
My twin brother is voting for Trump.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's like we have differences in opinions. I just had, like, as far as that being my twin brother, you know, brother, period. I respect where he coming from, but it's a debate, people have different feelings about how they look at things, and he's a black man.
Yeah.
And I guess from the way he's lived life, he feel like Trump is his choice,
Can I piggyback off something he said?
Yeah, I was gonna get back to it. Okay. I was going back to it. He said some ish. He did. But yeah, you can absolutely piggyback. What did he say that you want to piggyback off of?
So here is a fact. We are not the same people that we were 5 years ago. We're not the same people that we were 5 minutes ago. You should be evolving and changing.
I don't see that because that just means that you're just too much of a strong, independent woman.
He's absolutely right.
You looking for
people who do the the relationships dating podcast. Not all of them, but some of them. And Anton is really well versed. If y'all know, I'm talking about Anton Daniels. He's big on the internet. He's definitely been big in the last 3 or 4 years, I believe. So, but I got into it maybe like a couple years back, maybe 2 years ago. But the guy's really smart. But when he switches over to going into political stuff, depending on who he's speaking to, because he can do a good job. He's been on Fox News, you know what I'm saying, talking about the presidential debate or whatnot. But depending on who you're speaking to, man, it kind of goes all over the place.
Am I not supposed to have a mind of my own at all?
Absolutely. And I'm gonna take into consideration what you're saying, but this is a benevolent dictatorship. This is not a democracy.
Wait a minute.
True.
I didn't sign up for a dictatorship.
Absolutely you did. And most of the time, the interesting thing about it is because
I did not sign up for a dictatorship.
What you gotta understand is that
No, what you gotta understand.
you absolutely signed up for the inherent nature of a woman is to lean into her femininity.
Yeah.
She's not even supposed to have all of these. Listen,
He said you ain't supposed to be able to vote.
you ain't not.
Please stop talking.
No. Listen, think about it. Let me finish. Let me finish.
Hold on. 2K. You said we not. Why should we be able to vote 2K?
The 14th Amendment was the worst amendment out of all right, they gave women the right to vote. But first of all, what you voting for a president for who can send us to war, but you ain't got to go fight?
Well, actually, technically, right now in the paperwork, it does say that women can be drafted as well.
Y'all don't. I was in the military. Y'all don't hit the battlefield.
Well, somebody got to do it.
8:35.
Somebody definitely got to.
Somebody got to keep it
The
organized.
interesting thing about it is that
Do you want a woman shooting for you though?
Do I want a woman to shoot for me?
You might want a woman shooting for you. We be on point when it comes to certain
First of all,
stuff.
I'm an expert marksman. Thank you kindly. Have been one since 16. I got an NRA qualification. Thank you kindly.
Anton is
You've been
disgusting.
shooting niggas since you were 16.
All right, we finna keep going. We're gonna wrap it up in a minute.
I don't remember there being no African Americans or people of color in there. To my recollection, there was only a bunch of niggas.
Why are you disgusting?
because the way that women vote and the way that they think is the reason why this situation is in turmoil the way that it
Is that the
today.
thing about the we're emotions? We think with our emotions, we move with our emotions. Is that what
Y'all
you're saying?
vote based
Is
off
that-
of identity.
No.
The first thing that Kamala Harris did when she was nominated, or when she was given the role, because she didn't have to debate her way through a primary in order to get to this position in the first place.
Yeah.
She didn't have to earn it. She was picked for it. The first thing that she did was she called on AKAs and the Divine Nine and then women for Kamala Harris in order to get her into office. She didn't give y'all no policy.
That's
She
very
still ain't
true.
gave y'all no policy. She ain't give y'all no.
given policy.
No, she.
You don't know what you're saying, do you?
Of course I do.
Did you watch any of that presidential debate? Not really. Man, that was a train wreck, bro. It was terrible on both sides, in my opinion. It was terrible. I'm not getting on Kamala because, like I said, we already kind of know what Trump is. You know, Kamala, I'm not, too much invested in it, and that I'm not the most political person, just to be perfectly honest. You know what I'm saying? But I have been looking at a couple things that she's done, interviews and whatnot. I don't know, man. What y'all think about? What y'all think about Kamala Harris? What y'all think? I don't know, man. What y'all think? Y'all tell me what y'all think.
And then third, as far as what it is that she was tasked with over the last 3.5 years, you cannot sit here and tell me that your life is better off over the last 3.5 years than it was in 2016 through 2020.
My life is for sure.
But here's the thing.
My life is also
No, it's not. I'm talking about.
No, it's not.
No.
What are you, retarded? I know you're not retarded.
She needs to stop talking.
But what are you, Down syndrome?
When I speak.
What y'all think about that, guys? And like I said, it was basically a conversation starter. The presidential debate the election's coming up. Before you know it, it's gonna be here. So you need to get all the information you can, but I'm not gonna tell you no lie. It's been kind of terrible, bro. It seems like it's a shit show across the board. But hey, man, you gotta do what you can with what you got. Appreciate y'all, man.